better time of year than the holidays for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Take a look at the Warriors.
It's go time. Now, these are two teams whose rivalry goes way back, and anytime they renew it, the fans, as well as all that are involved, are going to be in for a treat.
I like that. Go time. That's a good way to put it. I mean, this will be a testy encounter between these two. The build-up to the game has been extremely intense. I think everybody's expecting some kind of volatility to erupt on the floor today.
Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. Damian Lillard out there with Martin. Then there's Batum. Then it's David Lee. And it's Vucevic in the 5 spot. Just 3 to shoot. Parker from deep three-point range. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a loss to Washington. The Nuggets missed the postseason again last year. Never really had a good look at it and just fell in back of the pack.
And it's the second straight year of not playing. Playoff basketball in Denver. This coming on the heels of 10 straight bursts between 04 and 13.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. The drive by Vucevic. Inside, Lee. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Tim Duncan picks one up.
And, you know, for Denver, historically, they've enjoyed a lot of success for a long time. I mean, missing the playoffs consecutively might have been the wake-up call they needed to try something different going forward.
And listen, it's sometimes really hard for teams like the Nuggets to know when to rebuild. So while they weren't quite sure what they had coming into last season, by the end of it, they had a clear idea of what direction they needed to head into for the future.
Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
Lillard with it. He's picked up by Parker. Young against Batum. Lillard the pass to Martin. Clock at 6. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist from Kevin Martin.
Could be the first of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him.
Dishes to Duncan. Puts it up. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Looking at Denver, they want to turn it around after the loss to Dallas. Picked by Vucevic. Lillard attacking. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Well, he's back and playing in front of his hometown, and it's such a rush of adrenaline when that happens. So you're going to be dealing with friends and family, asking for tickets, but the chance to come back to play where it all started and put on a show for the people you grew up with, there's not much more that's better in terms of motivation.
Golden State needs to get off a shot. Martin against Parker. Lee outside. He dishes it to Batum. Denver passing it around. Here's Vucevic. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
4 straight makes out of the gate. That's a sweet start.
Screen by Young. Right side, Lee. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Lee's got his first points of the night. Denver leading by 5. Picked by Vucevic. Lillard against Parker. Kicks it to Vucevic. Sweet move. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
And so last season for Tony Parker, somewhat of a shift. I mean, he was solid, but injuries cost him a few games. He also had his lowest assists and points per game totals since his rookie year. But he fought through like the champion that he is.
Now here's Lee after the miss from Vucevic. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Nuggets have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Parker against Lillard. Martin from outside. Warriors with the rebound. Last year, a big challenge for Tony Parker. He was in his 14th season, obviously. Every great player needs to transform his game as he gets on an age clock. We've seen it with the great ones. Parker did put up the highest three-point percentage of his career last year.
And he also ran the offense with tremendous poise and professionalism and cut down the turnover average as well, the lowest of his career.
Warriors trail by 5. Pass to Duncan. Lee with the steal. Lillard with it. The pass to Batum. Lee is screen on Duncan. And Batum kicks to Lee. 5 to shoot. Here's Vucevic. The Nuggets with another miss. The Warriors have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Parker dishes to Lee. Came in a screen. Lee passes to Duncan. Now the feed to Parker. The 3. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. Parker's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Boy, that pick was a thing of beauty by Kaman.
And Lillard kicks to Lee. Pick by Vucevic. 3-pointer, Martin. And again, Denver no good. Parker with it. And Batum picks him up defensively. Pass to Kaman. Back to Parker. Now the dish to Young. It's stolen by Martin. Here's Batum. Flushes it down to finish the break.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Duncan with the screen on Lillard. Kaman against Lee. Kaman dishes to Lee. Stolen by Martin. And Courtney Lee gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Muhammad, the pass to Gordon. Trying to find Muhammad. Gets it to him. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum. The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Now, here's Nurkic. Tried to fade back in there, but it's off the mark.
Well, I tell you, the Warriors roster fit together hand in glove. They were led by the Splash Brothers, but the front court and the bench really complemented the rest of the team perfectly because all of the players for the Warriors were extremely versatile and highly skilled.
Shabazz Muhammad. First personal foul, team's first.
And here is Parker. He has 5. Screened by Duncan. 6 to shoot. Parker drives in.
Nuggets foul.
And how good a playmaker has Tony Parker been? One of the best in recent history. The all-time leader in assists for the Spurs over his 14 years there. Just a crafty guy with the ball in his hand.
Second free throw, no good. The Nuggets leading by 3. Here's Galloway, defended by Young. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Bogdanovich is checked in for Casper. .139 left in the first quarter. Screen by Duncan. He got right to the cup using that screen. And that's now 8 points for Parker. And continuing our talk of Tony Parker, the first year he laced up his sneakers, he increased the tempo for that entire Spurs offense, and it continues to this day.
Yeah, and the increase in floor spacing and tempo, a big reason the Admiral, Tim Duncan, and Parker won the championship together in 2003, and obviously Duncan and Parker have won a few more rings since then. Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Young with no one around. Kaman wide open. He fires. Again, Young missing. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Galloway kicks to Nurkic. And it's sent back by Kaman. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And the Warriors decide to take their first timeout here.
That was a good time to call a timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. .20 seconds left to play in the first. Udrih dishes to Humphries. Ross in the corner. But they get it back. Latch the pass to Ross. Second chance shot. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Nuggets ahead. They're up by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And from what we've been watching, guys, with the Nuggets, what are you seeing out there?
Really active hands early on here as they're able to acquire several steals.
Well, they've really been aggressive guys on defense, and it's paid off, so why stop? Keep it up.
That's his first personal.
They've got Terrence Ross, Udrih out there with Thornton, then it's Blatch, and it's Humphries in the 4 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
And guys, the wheels really fell off for Marcus Thornton's game last year. This was a deadly shooter who averaged over 21 points a game only a few seasons ago, but last season under double figures at 9 per contest.
And he recovers it. Martin kicks to Vucevic. Just 5 on the clock. Denver needs to get off a shot. Here's Lillard. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Lillard's got 6.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
On the topic of Thornton, Greg, last season he wasn't all bad. He did hit a career-high 42% of his threes. Clark, the problem is he didn't provide anything else.
Yeah, he's an Allen wrench. He's a specialist. I mean, he's never been a great playmaker, rebounder, or defender. His money is made with his jump shot.
The Nuggets leading by 3. Martin with the bucket.
The assist. Nicholas Batum.
And so here is Golden State. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. And that'll be the third of the 4 straight at home. Humphries with a screen on Lillard. Off the screen. No good from Ross.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his